Hello everyone and welcome to Sukin Gaming. We're going to be jumping into a replay here with Wildfire 1280. Wildfire is a good affiliate of mine, and he sent me this replay and he reckons give it a look. So I'm going to do that. We're in the Tier 8 Premium tank, the Super Pershing. And the matchmaking is... well, it's not ideal for the Super Pershing. I mean, its penetration is good, but it's not that great. Its rate of fire is quite bad. And its armor is quite neglected by the Tier 9 tanks. So it's not the best of matchmaking. It's a 51% win chance, which doesn't really matter. I mean, looking at the stats there, I can see that it's probably provoked by one or two players, so we'll see how it goes. We're on Lakeville, and he's going to make his way into the town. It's encounter. It looks like there's nobody here, so he's going to come around to this. Oh, takes a big shot from the IS. It just misses. Undoubtedly clutch. Gets in a very nice hold down position. Now, I used to come here a lot when I was first playing the game. Probably, you know, when I started to get into the Tier 8s or so, I used to come here a lot. I remember coming here on my Indian Panzer and getting a first class mastery badge in this position. And it's because it is very, very strong. You can see up, and they have to come around to assault you. Unfortunately, as a lot of better players will know, it's very weak from the side. Or from behind, should I say. So being flanked is quite easy in this position, as you know, you take on more than one tank, and that can become quite a problem. We haven't done any damage yet. Now we have. Do 111 damage to that IS. Who let rip the first shot? Just missed us. I continue to camp this position. Hold down as always. Super Pershing, very, very strong armor. Not gonna poke. Ooh, there's a shot on that T20. Ooh, T25-2 goes down. That's why we're not gonna poke. There's some dangerous tanks around there. Oh, put down the Indian Panzer. Clutch shot. Not a high roll, but there's a little shot. Does damage. And we bounce off a 1375. That's... well, the RNG gods are playing witchcraft, and you know, it happens. Continue to be in this position. Angled, alright. Of course, you don't need to be really angled in this tank, as they can just pen you on the top, but just being straight on works just as much. You may as well put this tank down to a heavy tank, really. E75, now that's a scary target. You see him freaking out here. Well, not anymore. E75 is on 59 HP. Super Pershing more than capable of putting that tank down. So, you know, his capping is putting a lot of pressure on the enemy team to advance. There's only 3 of them. You got the Su-122-44 and the T-54. It's the Tier 9? Oh, it's not. Yeah, I didn't think it was. The hell is the T-54? Oh yeah, T-54E1. Puts a shot into this AMX 5120. It's on the hill. Still doesn't realize where he is. Oh, takes a bit of a shot and loses his ammo rack to the Tiger. That's not good, especially in this tank. Its rate of fire is horrible. Puts out about 1700 DPM, which is not good. I'm feeling a bit eager. Just gonna go and try and kill this AMX. Oh, fires clutch and puts the AMX 5120 down. Yag Panther reloads just a tad too late, and the Yag Panther angles his armor just enough. So now it's a bit of a duel. Yag Panther totally oblivious to this super Pershing. Wildfire is gonna take him on here. He angles his armor, but the Yag Panther's armor is just not good enough to stop this penetration. Puts another one in it. That's a higher roll. Unfortunately, he puts the Sioux down. And now he's in trouble. There are 4 enemy tanks around him. And oh no, that's a Borsig. Angles his turret. Very well done there. His frontal armor is angled. It's just whether or not this Yag Panther can do it. He can't. The Tiger, I think, just bounced off him. Ooh, the Borsig bounces off the top of his tank. Whoa, that's skimming rocks there. Not worried about the Tiger at this point. The Borsig is more of the issue. Typing in chat. Trying to get some support. Oh, that was very lucky. It bounces another. It absorbs a shot from that Borsig. E75 coming around. Oh, stupidly comes around. So he takes full advantage of that. But it comes down to this. There was 3. There was 4. There is now only 2. Puts another shot into that Borsig. Goes out a bit too early. Takes a little bit more damage, but puts another one into the Borsig. Not worth it, considering he needs that health. Misses, hits the building. AMX 5120 is complaining about his strategy, rushing up straight through the middle of the map. About how bad his team is. Boy, is he wrong. Wildfire, and he's got his back against the wall right now. That Tiger's not really the problem, but he doesn't want to get flanked, and he shouldn't have taken his eye off the Borsig just then. 1390 is going to try and add some support. He's going to turn his turret. Maybe it was the right move. Oh, it was. Luckily, RNG gods prevail, and the shot gets absorbed. And he finishes off the game. So here's that replay. And look, he's done everything. 3 times win, 5,943. Spartan, delaying loads medal, which I don't know if you took note of, but it was there. A Top Gun and a steel wall. Because of that Borsig, really. Look at the involvement. And 89,000 credits. We'll have a look at the damage. He hasn't done the most damage. The Tier 9 T54E1 did the most. But you've got it where it counts. We'll have a look at the enemy team's damage. And I don't think he's trumped everyone. Whoa. There it is. Yes, he's come 3rd in damage. AMX 5120. So two tier 9 tanks have beaten him on damage. It's a pretty even game when you think about it. But Wildfire was just on the right spot at the right time, really. Got the 4 medals and defended the cap like a boss. Earned 6,734 credits. 89,000 earned. You know, spent quite a bit on premium. And I don't know what else, but you know, it's 54,000. Shoot, that's a lot. Consumables 20,000. Might have been using something. You have a look over that replay and you tell me. Auto repair vehicle unit 8,500. Fired 19, 17 landed, 15 penetrated, 2,626 damage. Took 11 hits, 5 penetrated, and they were blocked and did 2,575 blocking damage. Only spotted one vehicle apparently, being in that situation versus 4 enemy tanks, by himself. Damaged 7 tanks, of which he killed 6. And see, that doesn't support the spotting claim. 252 damage supported. But you know, whatever, world of tanks. And that doesn't surprise me. Only 75. 750 meters travel. In a super Pershing, that's about it. You pretty much drive to one location, sit there, and deal damage. That's a super Pershing all over. But if you can get into a situation where a Borsig can't penetrate you from point blank range, you're doing it right. Only captured 7 points from the base. Well, he was there for a bloody lot longer than that. But you know, whatever. But that's a pretty hefty amount there. 1321 experience from a win. 6 kills, and the AMX 1390, well, you got a shout out to him. 6 kills also, he got his top gun as well. He wouldn't have got his top gun, sorry. Most experience earned gets the top gun in a draw. High caliber goes to the T54E1. So it was a good win. This was a carried position from Wildfire's standings. I mean, no one else was on that cap. And he did the right thing. He got hull down and he protected himself and he did everything possible. And yeah. So let's continue the theme. Now let's have a look at the next replay. So on that note, the Delanglades medal, we're going to move on to some more gameplay. This time we're going to be jumping into the Comet in some very nice matchmaking. The entire enemy team is red. 55% chance to win, and we are top tier. And we're the highest rated player. That's got to count for something. So we make our way onto the west side. Oh, what is it? Erlenberg, that's right. It's not a name I'm synonymous with. This map is just go for glory. Now, we've studied the map pretty hard and the matchup, and not too keen in this tank. It's probably our 3rd game in this tank. So we're not quite... Yes, it is fully upgraded. I don't play unupgraded tanks. You can hate on that, and you can fail, because I don't give a shit. I think I played this tank once and said, nah, I'm fully upgrading this. It's just not happening. So we're on Erlenberg, we're in our Comet, and we're in excellent matchmaking. We've got the majority of the team following us over here. Not too quite sure if they're following us or they're following the heavies. But we are on defense, so we've got to be quite careful This is where my adaptive principle is coming into play. You know, I don't want to be a yellow player for much longer. I want to advance. I want to get my efficiency going, so I'm not looking to advance forward yet. Seek my opportunity, study what they're doing. They are attacking the east. So now I realise they are attacking the east. I need to aggressively attack this side of the map. Work my way up. I gotta work how I'm gonna do it. It's a Stug. We're gonna attack him. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna full on blown attack him. If he's the only defender, we've got this. They have an FV3, FV03? FV304, yeah, I had it right the first time, I don't know why I stopped. And we're gonna go get him. Oh, AT2, and a Sue. Oh no. Alright, alright. Well, we've committed. All of that efficiency goes out the door. Engagement time. There's the FV304. That's what we want. He's fired. We've got about another 8 seconds before he reloads. Finish off this suit. And he reloads. We can't get a shot on him, so we reverse, put a shot into him, and we set him on fire. Luckily for us. We try and use our turret, a mantle, and it works for us. And we don't have to put that pinpoint shot into his cupola, judging by the poor penetration of the comet, which we would have needed to use. Now it gets interesting. It's 7-7, and we're on defense. It's never a good thing. You want to always be leading on is it encounter? Assault, that's right, assault. Encounter is the one where both teams have the same base. Assault is where only one team has a base, and that's what we've got. So we don't have an advantage. Now we do. Now it's gone, just like that. So instead of attacking the enemy team, which my teammates have stupidly decided to do, they're all clustered up. I'm not attacking heavy tanks at that kind of caliber. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to play it smart. I don't want to engage those heavy tanks because they are quite dangerous heavy tanks. 2 shots and I'm dead from a number of them. So I'm going to scout this east side out. I can't seem to see anything. Now that I've scouted, I know that I might return. This might be a good idea. I've got that Su 100 to keep myself held down, and everything should be fine from here. I point out the timer to my teammates, and they oblige, believe it or not. Alright, there's an IS. Now I haven't been spotted. I'm at about 500 meters from him. I'm not quite sure if I've got... No, I don't. Do I now? Yes, I do. I've got his turret. Goes high. First shot. And the second shot reloads just a tad late. This IS is going to take on this C8. And unfortunately for him, I can't support him. And I'm not going to. He comes back out. We put an early shot into him, taking in the latency. Put a second shot into him. He still has no idea we're here. We're at such a range, 333 meters. That's about his maximum range. And because we're behind a bush, I mean it's 250 meters really that he can see. Which is plenty for us to take advantage of our position. And that's why we chose this position, because none of those enemy tanks, I'll just give you a look, none of those enemy tanks can see me from where I am, even if I fire. And I should be able to defend the cap from here using the Su-100 as cover. And the T2, it's now 2 versus 4, 2 versus 5, sorry. Done 1300 damage. Not bad. It's not great, but it's definitely not bad. Now there's a tank on the cap. It alerts me at first, but I quickly get distracted by this KV-1S. I'm not gonna fire just yet. I know there's someone on the cap, I just don't know who it is. Put a shot, it goes to the right. Put another shot, it goes to the right again. Now we've got this KV-1S. 2 shots into him. Oh, he's going to try and use that tank as cover. We track him. And we put him down. A little lucky. Don't fully aim that shot. Now we've got to deal with this T-29. Hull down. Trying to hit his cupola. 2 misses. And we hit him finally. Just waiting for that reload, and he backs off. Now, yeah, the T-25-2 notices as well. We need to aggressively attack. There's someone on that cap. T-29 goes down to the T-25-2. This is the Jagdpanther. It was the Jagdpanther. I'm just gonna pause it right here. Look at the enemy tanks. Look where that Jagdpanther is. And tell me he is not on the cap. Because if he is, we're about to win the game. If he's not, oh, God have mercy on your soul. Oh no, there's a Hellcat! And we have 5 seconds to kill him. And it's game over. On 11 HP, this Hellcat has just won the game. In a 5v2 situation, you couldn't have broken my heart anymore. But we've still got to have a look at the stats. I mean, that was just the worst feeling. I mean, it was the best feeling. It was good to know that I played my strategy right. I laid my cards out, and they worked out for me. But to have a mistake like that happen so close to the end of the game, it ruins you. But we'll have a look at the stats and go from there. Well, here are the stats from that game, and I'm still quite beat up about it. We got our first class. We got the high caliber. We got 1825 in a loss. 46,696 credits. Team score. In damage done, we did 2,822 damage, which was better than everybody. By T-25-2, he did quite well. But yeah, better than the enemy team by a long shot. We got 5 kills, which was only trumped by this Jagdpanther, which I think was lucky to get that. But in experience earned, we earned 1,217, and we only got a high caliber. I've been searching for this mastery, the ace badge on the Comet, but it looks as though this is as close as I'm ever going to get. 27 shots fired, 21 hit, and 21 penetrated. 2,822 damage dealt. Hits received 6, of which only 5 penetrated, 1 didn't. 1 splash damage. Damage blocked by armor 325. 630 assistance damage, and we travelled 3,350 meters. Not bad. Not bad. We came out at a loss. We were firing quite a bit of premium towards the end there. The T-29 popped up and we had to adjust our ammo accordingly. But it was worth it. The outcome outweighed the cost, really. We tried to go for a win, and we were unfortunate enough. This sneaky Hellcat, man. Oh well, you get those games. And I guess that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I guess I'll see you next episode.